Hello everyone, are you experiencing this auth : attempt and then your credentials is always returns false even though these credentials are correct? Let me go ahead and show you. Here these credentials are correct, but if I try to log in, it outputs error because of this is outputting false, then else statement will be executed. So what we have to do, I'm going to just comment these, and then you might have the model of the user here. In the models folder you will have the model for user table. You have to define what is your table name. You might have in different table names, that's why we are specifying this protected $table equals and this table name. So you can provide your values in this fillable array. Okay, now that's it. Now we can open the controller again. Here what I will do, just go ahead and create an instance of a user. $user is equals to user model. Now firstly make sure you have imported your model here, app /models/user, and then I will say where I'm going to set parentheses. Inside parentheses, firstly I'm going to say email, comma, single quotations, equal symbol, comma. Here we have to pass our email. For that you might have in some post request, so we can say $request, and then the field, it will be the name that you provided in your view component. In this case I am having email. Now here we can put semicolon, and after that I'm going to say if statement. Firstly I am checking this user is existing with $user, and I am going to use AND condition. That means user should be existed, and I am checking the password are correct. Now if you are using any hashing in your database, you can use the hash here, this hash : check. Okay, now in order to use that, you are going to say use eliminate /support /facets /hash. Okay, now in this case we don't have to use that hash, but let me check what's going on here. I'm going to put parentheses. Inside parentheses, firstly I'm going to pass in my post data, which is the password. I will say request $request, and I will get the password here. Here we don't need this array, so I can come in that, and also I'm going to put comma here after this code. Then I'm going to say $user, and I'm checking it is password. Here in user model our password is starting with capital P. That means here we should put capital P and password. Okay, now what happened, I'm going to put braces, and I will say a message before I'm going to do sign in. I will say success here, and also I will add some else statement to detect login failed or user doesn't exist, so I can say error here. This is not complete code, but I want to check whether everything is working. The next step is restart your application. By press Ctrl C, you can cancel the current process of running and you can relaunch PHP Artisan Serve. And after that, here when we are selecting our user, we have to say hyphen angle bracket first parenthesis. Okay, now it is fine. Now we can go ahead and restart this. Here it produces error, this else statement. Now that because I am checking this hash, but in my database I am not using any hash. So what I will do, just remove this hash. You only have to use that when you are using a hash. And then I'm going to say this checking whether request password is equals to this user password. So what I can do, just refresh my page and click login. Okay, it's produced success. Now the next thing I will do, I'm going to comment these. Here we can say auth colon login. The thing is, if you are using that auth, you have to import this eliminate support facades auth. Okay, and then here inside parentheses I'm going to pass in my user. Now how we can check whether login is success? Now the next step is check user is logged in. For that I can use if statement. Inside parentheses I will say auth colon check and then parentheses. Now if user login in, this if statement will get executed. So I can say something like return success. Here this is the place that you are going to do redirection or whatever you want. Else statement will produce not logged in. Now we are going to check by running again. Here you can see success. Success means this if statement is executed because user is logged in. Now I hope this video helps, and you will find these codes in the document that I attach in the description. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.